What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Tech Prophet. I'm back at y'all with another video. And in today's video, I'm just gonna be going over what it takes to get to the next level of life. And if you're trading because you need money, you're trading because you want to get a bag, you want to get out of your situation, I need y'all to watch this video and pay attention, because this is something that I've been struggling with for a long time. Because me personally, in my journey that I've been on trading, I've been doing it for a while. I've been going for a long time. But in the midst of it all, I've also been just dealing with real life and real life situations. And everybody's situation is different. People are fighting different things. People are fighting a lot of different things mentally, right? Physically, whatever. It could be anything. All I know is that if you're a struggling day trader, like let's say you're struggling in your personal life financially, it's just a lot of pressure. This is gonna be the video for y'all, because I really think us as traders, we want to trade to get out of situations, but at the same time, we have to make sure we do our due diligence in our personal life so that way trading can flow. I'm not saying that you can't use trading to get out of your struggling position, but I'm saying you can't fully rely on it. You have to be able to do things yourself. So I'm just going to speak on a little bit of my situation and my tips that I have taken upon myself that I think other traders should, when it comes to um, fixing your framework, like your mind, when it comes to your personal life and trading. And it's easy to say, but it's very hard to do. So I'm just going to give y'all some tips that just make it a little bit easier. And if you can lock into this certain mindset, you can actually focus on day trading long enough for it to actually work out in your favor. But before we get into that video, make sure y'all drop a like on the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. More content like this, where I help traders with their psychology needs when it comes to getting to the next level, when it comes to changing their lives, what it truly takes mentally, internally, and spiritually, etc. If you guys need a group, y'all can join my team, FBA, with me and my mentor, where we have 400 people in there currently with live trading. Y'all can hit that link down below in the description. It's a decent price, but it's gonna be very, well, I ain't gonna say decent like it's expensive, but you guys can try it out for a fairly low price. If you guys love what you see, feel free to stick around. We have a lot of content in there. Daily calls Monday through Sunday, live trading Monday through Friday, back testing psychology on the weekends. Every single weekend there's a call every single day where you can ask questions every single day with a group of like-minded individuals. Don't want to miss out on the opportunity. But without further ado, I'm out straight into this topic. So I just want to preface it just by giving y'all my situation a bit. So I'm a trader that's trying to get out of debt, a lot of debt. So there's financial pressure in my brain when it comes to the amount of money I need to make, how much money I need to make a month to pay for every bill that I have, and on top of that, paying down debt. So there's a piece of it where if my brain just gets too overloaded or gets too overwhelmed with the things that go on in my personal life and my personal finances, if I allow trading to be this end all be all savior, I'm putting a little bit too much pressure on it, and it could affect my trader when it comes to taking a loss, a losing week, a losing streak, right? It'll give you the temptation to overtrade, over leverage. So this is why I want to bring this video to you guys, because lately I've been struggling a bit as far as handling my losses. And of course, I know exactly what it takes to handle a loss, right? But our life situations and our life circumstances and just real life in general can play a role in how you react to whatever happens on the charts. So it can affect your trading, because if you are trying to get to a payoff, you're trying to pass a funded account, but you're thinking about all the stresses and the nuances of your financial situation or just personal things that may go on in your life, it has an effect on your decision making. It has an effect on how you feel about yourself after the trading day is over, right? So even today, I just struggled. Like, I just took a loss today. It's a Friday. It was the end of the week. It's just like, it's just a battle. It's just a mental battle, and it happens to all of us. I'm not perfect. I'm just here showing my journey, but I'm trying to help everybody in the process of me learning, right? So this is what I tell myself, and these are the things that I always tell myself and make sure that I have to keep moving forward. So removing the lack mindset is like the number one thing. The lack mindset is, it sounds like exactly what it is lack. It's like what you don't have. So when you're struggling, you really just paying the bills, you doing enough to survive. It's like there's a lot of stuff you don't have, right? It's like a lack mindset. I don't have enough to do this. I don't have enough to do that. I can't go travel. I can't go buy a new car. I can't go to Neiman Marcus and go shopping. I can't go to like any place and just spend $300-$400 just because I want to. No. So if you focus on all the things you cannot do, what do you think happens to yourself when you lose or when you have like a negative pullback in your trading journey, right? It reinforces all of the things that you can't experience because of your such set situation. So it's important that y'all remove this mindset, because you focusing on the things you don't have shows that you're not grateful about your life, shows that you're not appreciative of the things that are around you. And that can lead to a lot of just problems psychologically when you're trading. So you want to be able to be grateful for the opportunity that you have to even trade in the market. So removing the lack mindset is going to be key in making sure that you are not putting pressure on yourself on top of the fact that you're trying to actually take trading somewhere. So remove the lack mindset. It's very detrimental. It doesn't do you any good. It just, if anything, it puts a weight of stress and just pain into your trading. It doesn't benefit you whatsoever. Learn to be grateful for the things that you have in life. Learn to be grateful that you're living life and that you have an opportunity to change your life 1% every single day. So that's just one thing I tell myself. Next thing is always be stable. Make sure all the money that you make outside of trading is enough to sustain your lifestyle and any bills that you have. So make sure, if you work in a job and let's say you working and you're working and you're working and you get to the end of the month and you can't even pay all your bills, well, there's something wrong there. You need to be stable with your life in general before you try to rely on trading to become your stable life. It doesn't work like that in trading. Like, unless you're like a genie wizard where you have like no human emotion and you try to like, oh, I'm just gonna go straight for trading, I don't really care about my bills, you're kind of working backwards here. You don't want to be in a position where you're not paying your bills because you're trying to pursue trading. Because once again, if you buy an account, let's say you put some money in a live account, you're giving up money that you need to live your life trying to get into trading. And that can be detrimental, because now guess what? You're going to put that pressure on the charts and you're going to force trades and you're going to overtrade to get some money because you need to be stable in your life. That is wrong. That is not how you get successful in trading. You're not going to get nowhere near successful in trading doing that. I recommend, if you cannot be stable on your own, get a roommate, go stay with your parents, do something to where your income does not affect, like, regardless if you win trading or you lose trading, it doesn't change your life, and you're not relying on trading itself to come in and like save the day. Now, when it comes to big things, like personally, like for debt, like in my brain, I have like said like trading will be the thing that can clear up all the debt, because debt is just things that accumulate over time, and it's very hard to say you can just go work a 9 to 5 and pay that off in 2-3 months, depending on everybody's situation is different. But in general, as long as the bills are paid, car notes, your food, you got like everything you need, essential living, your essential expenses need to be covered. Anything else that's not essential, okay, cool. You can say, yeah, trading can take care of that later, but don't be killing your credit. Don't be doing all that dumb shit trying to put it all on trading, is what I'm trying to say. So that's just my advice to people that are like trying to use trading to enhance their life, but they're currently like already struggling as it is. You don't want to be in that position, because there's a lot of financial pressure that can affect your decision making on the charts. So we want to be as stable as possible. We want to be as calm as possible. We want to be as grateful as possible for the things that we have in our life. All right. Now, when you remove the lack mindset, right, and you're stable, I want you guys to add faith and belief in yourself in the higher power that you believe in, if you do so set forth. If not, obviously believe in yourself. Make sure you have enough confidence in yourself to do the right things every single day, to believe in yourself and listen to yourself on a daily basis. I talk about that all the time. You have to be able to tell yourself what you're going to do, be disciplined enough to do it, and that's that. You do that, you build the confidence in yourself, the discipline in yourself to continue doing those things. All right. And the faith, obviously, all it takes is a faith of a mustard seed, and you can move a mountain, right? That's just something I got from the Bible. Do your research on that mustard seed. That level of faith is all you really need, plus the belief in yourself. You add that into the equation. You're grateful for everything that you have. You're able to pay for your rent and all your bills that is needed for your essential life. And now you have the faith and belief in yourself to listen to yourself, to build the confidence in the spiritual ground needed to stay calm, stay okay, stay patient, right? Because all these things with faith and belief in yourself, you're going to be more patient with yourself. Because if you're crashing out, that means there's something in your brain telling you that there's a chance you may not be successful. You may not get a payout. You may not reach your goals and dreams. And that doesn't sound like somebody that believes in themselves, right? So, once again, faith, belief in yourself, build the confidence up. And that's all you really need, because it's going to teach you how to not mess yourself up, how to be grateful for what you have, and literally do what's required every single day, no matter the result. This is how you're able to focus on your process every single day, getting 1% better, making sure you're doing more than just trading, working on your physical, mental, spiritual being, right? Because these are the components that allow you to flow with the market. And even when the markets are not in your favor, you're not forcing nothing from it. Today was an L day. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go focus on something else that can better me today. And maybe on Monday, in the new week, we have something else to go for. As long as I follow my plan, I manage my risk properly, we should be in the game still to go ahead and take advantage of the markets next week. All right. Now, last and final thing is the abundance mindset, along with the money detachment plus manifestation and attraction. Now, this is the little cherry on top, but it's everything that really seals the deal when it comes to the belief system, believing in yourself, being able to, like I said, keep everything afloat in your personal life and not having any level of lack and complaining about the things you don't have, right? The abundance mindset comes from you being patient, you understanding that things are going to come to you because you believe in yourself so much, and you do the things that increase your livelihood and yourself 1% better a day. So once you have a track of just doing this over time, you're going to understand the abundance mindset is just you're exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what needs to be done, and you are patient and you're allowing God to work in your life. This is how abundance is able to come into play, and you can feel ecstatic about the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and it allows you to attract more money. Why? Because you understand that less is more. You use that on the charts. You're grateful for the life that you have. You feel like God has already given you everything you need. You are more than grateful. Now you can feel like you're on top of the world. I mean, God wants you to feel that way. And that from there, you can start attracting the higher livelihood of life, because you see life in a very high level, positive level, to where you attract the high level things. You attract the high level attention, the high level resources for you to upgrade your lifestyle. And this is what I'm doing to be able to accept where I am in life and understand that if I continue on this high and righteous path, more things will come to me, more positive things will come my way, right? Money detachment, it goes with everything I've been saying. Excuse me. The money detachment is something that you see it on the charts, and it's kind of like, well, it's just numbers at the end of the day. I recommend, if you have Top Step, you can change the money to points. You can just remove the idea of money when it comes to charts. Like, you just say points, or the charts, or the candlesticks, or the closures, or whatever you want to use. You can detach yourself from money Or you could just get to a point where when you look at the dollar amount, it really doesn't matter. It's like it's on the computer. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have to stay in this process long enough because, like I said, if you get too attached to the money, you're gonna start being upset when you take losses because you be like, "Damn, I lost a $2,500 today." But in hindsight, you really ain't lose that much because you're trying to trade on 150K funded account. So, like at the end of the day, yes, at the point of life that you're at currently, $2,500 is a lot of money. That's somebody's rent, car note, and insurance put all in one. So, if you're attached to that idea, you're gonna feel very negative if you lose that money. And if you win that money, you're gonna be super ecstatic and super high. Remember, I always say y'all don't want to be too high and y'all don't want to be too low when it comes to trading itself, money, whatever, because God knows how to humble you very quick whenever you get too cocky. And if you get too bummed out on yourself, you're never going to see the brighter picture to stay in the flow. All right. And yeah, you just need to detach from money. I just think at the end of the day, if you detach from money long enough, you'll understand that money is nothing but just a tool. And once you have that tool, you're going to start making moves in your life and they'll change and you'll just be like, wow. That's why I always say trading will change the way you think about money and yourself, because those are going to be the biggest two things that change your life is yourself and of course the amount of money you make, because the mindset that you have to acquire to get successful in trading, by the time you have it, you're going to be looking at life like so different because money is just a tool. Oh man, I need some water. But yes, um the manifestation, the attraction, it all comes in together with the abundance and the detachment from money. You're accepting of things that come your way. You are not moved or swayed by things that happen positively or negatively. You're just there to show up, follow your plan, be grateful for the life that you have, give God his grace and his glory. And if you can embody that spirit, just try it one day, try it 2 days, give it 2 weeks. Let that energy reign through your spirit. So that way you will be able to accept where you are in life. Accept that, yes, you are struggling, hindsight, but you are doing the work and God is there with you on your purpose, your God-given purpose and talent to use the markets to your advantage. But you can't allow the fear and the stress and all the negative things that the devil wants to put into your mind to take you off of your mission, to take you away from your goals, to put the self-doubt in yourself, to not believe in yourself that you can't achieve greater things. And this is why so many people that are not successful stay in that low area, because there's always something inside of them that is telling them they're not enough. And you cannot have that mindset in trading because you are everything. All right. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. I'm going to keep helping you guys better yourselves, better your spirit, better your internal version of yourselves to be the best traders on a daily basis. And y'all are going to be here on my journey watching me go through the ups and downs, where I'm telling myself and telling you guys the things that are going to get us to the next level. So I appreciate all the love, all the support that you guys give. We're getting close to 400 subs, so make sure y'all hit that sub button. I love y'all. Keep God first. Keep grinding and growing. It's your boy Rich Day Profit, and I'm signing out. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.